You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. When legends speak, the basketball world listens. When Michael Jordan's name enters the conversation, history stands still. And when a humble superstar says, "I'm still far away," you know something special is happening. Michael Jordan. Just saying the name changes the temperature of a conversation, the ultimate comparison in basketball, one that careers are built on, and broken by so when Steve Nash, a Hall of Famer and one of the smartest minds the NBA has ever known, uttered Michael Jordan's name in the same breath as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The basketball world stopped. And when Shai finally responded, he didn't flex. He didn't smile. He didn't lean into the hype. He told the truth. Speaking ahead of the NBA Cup semifinal matchup against the San Antonio Spurs, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was asked about Nash's comments on NBA on Prime. His response was measured, honest, mature, pretty insane, Shai said. I don't really love the comparisons, just because he's done so many things for the game of basketball. To even be in those conversations is surreal. If you ask me, though, I'm still very, very far away. I've got a lot of work to do. No ego. No entitlement. No shortcuts. Just respect and hunger. Superstars are often defined not just by how they play, but by how they carry greatness. Shai didn't dismiss the praise. He didn't chase it either, he acknowledged the honor. And then grounded himself in reality. That mindset. It's one of the reasons these comparisons exist in the first place. Chart increasing the season that started the conversation. Let's rewind. The reason Michael Jordan's name even entered the discussion wasn't hype, was dominance, and the 2024-25 season, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander delivered one of the greatest campaigns the NBA has seen from a guard in decades. Let the numbers speak. 32.7 points per game, 5.0 rebounds, 6.4 assists, 1.7 steals, 1.0 block per game. And he didn't just pile up stats, he won Trophy NBA MVP, Trophy Scoring Title, Trophy NBA Championship, Trophy Finals MVP at just 26 years old. That's not potential, that's arrival. Speaking head, Paul George, best since Jordan. Philadelphia 76ers star Paul George didn't hesitate when reflecting on Shai's season. He called it the best season by a guard since Michael Jordan's 1997-98 campaign. Think about that. Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, James Harden, Stephen Curry. And yet, Paul George singled out Shai. That's not casual praise, that's generational respect. Fearful face, and somehow, he got better. Here's the scary part. Shai didn't slow down, and the 2025-26 season, he's been even more efficient. Current averages, 32.4 points per game, 4.6 rebounds, 6.4 assists, 1.4 steals, 0.7 blocks. But it's the efficiency that stunned Steve Nash. Shai is shooting 56.0% from the field, 43.7% from three-point range. That's not just elite, that's historic. Test tube Steve Nash breaks down the numbers. Nash didn't make the Jordan comparison lightly, he explained it, statistically. Offensively, this guy is getting into the air statistically of people like Michael Jordan, Nash said. I know that is sacrilege to say, but look at some of these numbers. And then came the jaw-droppers. Among all players who have averaged 30 points per game in NBA history, Shai has the highest true shooting percentage ever. He ranks second all-time in three-point percentage. He ranks sixth in two-point percentage at 60%. And then, the detail that separates him from everyone else. Brain the turnover factor. Shai draws more fouls than any player in the league. That alone is elite. But here's the kicker. He has the fewest turnovers ever among players who scored 30 points per game in a season. Let that sink in. High usage, high pressure, high volume, and minimal mistakes. That's precision basketball, that's mastery. I do not get bored watching him. Steve Nash said something else that stood out. I do not get bored with this guy. That's important, because great scorers can be repetitive. Great players? They're never boring. Shai's game isn't flashy, it's surgical. Change of pace, footwork, angles, timing. Just like Jordan. Basketball Tyronn Lue sees it too. Los Angeles Clippers head coach Tyronn Lue has also noticed something familiar. He's seen flashes of Jordan in Shai. Not just in scoring, but in demeanor. The calm. The control. The inevitability. When Shai gets to his spots, defenses already know what's coming, and they still can't stop it. Trophy the resume, for now. Let's be clear. Michael Jordan's resume is untouchable. 6 NBA titles. 6 Finals MVPs. 5 MVPs. 1 Defensive Player of the Year. 10 scoring titles. Shai is not there yet. Not even close. As of now, he has 1 NBA title. 1 Finals MVP. 1 MVP. 1 scoring title. And that's exactly why his response mattered so much. Compass a superstar who knows the distance. Shai understands the journey, understands history, and he understands that greatness is measured over time, not moments. He didn't reject the comparison, he respected it. And then he went back to work. High voltage, the Thunder's dominance. The Oklahoma City Thunder entered their NBA Cup semifinal against the Spurs with a jaw-dropping 24-1 record. Title favorites. League darlings. A team built for sustained dominance. They looked set to cruise. Then basketball happened. Astonished faced the rare setback. The Spurs shocked the world. They defeated the Thunder 111-109, dropping OKC to 24-2, a rare stumble. But here's the thing about elite teams. They respond. Losses don't define them. Reactions do. Fire bounce-back mode activated. The Thunder's next matchup. A date with Tyronn Lue's Los Angeles Clippers at Paycom Center. Thursday night. 8 p.m. ET, a chance to send a message. And if history tells us anything, a locked-in Shai after a loss is bad news for everyone else. DNA why Shai is different. What separates Shai from other stars isn't just talent, it's restraint. He doesn't chase moments. He doesn't chase narratives. He doesn't chase comparisons, he chases perfection. Possession by possession. Game by game. Season by season, that's how legacies are built. As a Canadian superstar, Shai carries expectations beyond the NBA. He's the face of a basketball movement north of the border. And yet, no theatrics. Just professionalism. Just production. Michael Jordan didn't become Michael Jordan overnight. Neither will Shai. But what makes this story compelling isn't the comparison, it's the trajectory, the humility, the consistency, the hunger. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander isn't asking to be called the next Michael Jordan, he's asking for time. And if the league keeps watching closely, they might witness something rare, a superstar who earns every comparison, without ever demanding one. Michael Jordan set the standard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is chasing excellence, not names. And sometimes, the most dangerous players are the ones who believe they're still far away. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.